grid down, what do? You depend on your batteries and your generator. However, what if your batteries are down? Don't have chargings. Anyway, yeah, here's a pretty rough battery pack. It's been pretty badly drained from repeated use. Hi, kitty. There he is. There he is, the supervisor. Yeah, he's checking it. He's checking it. There he goes. Go get him. Anyway. Yeah, solar is great when it's out, which it happens to be today. But we've had like 3.5 days of sun in 3 weeks. So we're not faring all that great. Got a small panel and a small charger to maintain the house battery. And that house battery is currently at 11.7 volts, which is not anywhere near what it needs to be. Batteries are dead. This battery's dead. Front 4 batteries are dead. Down to the back 4 batteries. And they are low voltage. I can barely get AC to run to charge a cell phone. So, with $175 or so, plus an ultra-core 24-volt 3-phase alternator from Thermodyne. Doesn't come with the fan, comes with this hub to mount your windmill hub. Well, it also mounts standard number 40 sprocket, as you can see there. This is your typical $100 Harbor Freight 6-horse engine. Tried running it on, had this on here with the standard 2-inch, 2¼ inch, 2.5 inch sprocket on the alternator. As you can plainly see, that didn't last long at all. Reason being is these are aluminum cast sprockets, and they're basically rated for fractional horsepower. Fractional horsepower, not 6 horsepower. Rectify that situation. We're going to a number 40 chain and sprocket. Hey, there we go. Nice thing about that setup is, luckily, this hub was milled to a standard 2-inch bore. That will take a standard number 40 chain sprocket. There we go. Okay. On the engine is a standard 3/4 inch weld-on hub. 3/4 inch hub with a weld-on sprocket here. We have our tensioner set up here. Tension our chain. Your chain alignment has to be completed. But first we must weld the sprockets. How do we weld the sprockets? We don't have electricity. Well, I'm glad you asked. What we are going to do, setup's back in wrong direction. Isn't it fun doing work in the woods? This is where we're working. Yes, sir. Oh, there's some solar panels. Useless. Well, they're working right now, but it's not enough. It's never enough. So I have some, I don't know, 1/aught, 2/aught cables. I don't know what these are. Battery cables, basically. Attach that to the back of the vice grips. And we use the vice grips to hold the welding rod. I do have welding gloves and a welding helmet. And a collection of welding rods. What we do is we take that setup, we hook it up to the rest of our batteries, get our 24 volts at 200 amperes, and we weld. And we're going to weld those sprockets together. We're going to install the sprockets in the generator setup, and then we're going to charge the batteries. Living it out in the wilderness, doing what you got to do in an off-grid situation. And, you know, hey, I'm going to need a vise, right? Go to a local thrift shop, sitting in the corner, 10 bucks. There's a vise. Bolt it down to some boards. Found this whole board setup in a barn. It was actually that plus that. Cut it in half. Used half of it to mount the engine and alternator. And the other half, my portable vise table. That's how you do it out here, man. I have no shop, no shelter. Yet. Video some welding, I don't know yet, but after the operation is complete, we'll fire her up and see how we did. Back to you, Chet. Weld them up. Rods weren't kept in a environmentally controlled environment, so the flux is a little bit, well, it's not prime, let's put it that way. We'll check these welds and get back to you later. Well, like I said, she'll go between 400 and about 650 watts. It's a minimal setting. It does the job I need it to do right now. I have a new generator being built by Thermodyne Systems to turn this into a 50 amp charging system. It'll be a DC, direct connect right to the battery packs, and that will be put back into service as a windmill generator. But for now, everything's working great. I got electricity back. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, all's good. Now, word has it that Thermodyne Systems will be producing a kit with their DC generators. It'll have brackets, mounting plates. It'll come with the generator, pulley fan, all that stuff. Basically, you'll just take the kit, take the list of parts from the kit. They'll even give you the model number of the Harbor Freight motor engine to use. Go there, buy your engine, buy your nuts and bolts, put it all together, and you too can have an emergency backup direct DC generator that works to charge your batteries. The difference here is this is an AC unit designed for windmill use. I'm running it at minimal configuration. That unit's rated for 1800 watts. Like I said, I'm pushing about 650 watts. No big deal for, you know, everything's running cool or cold, you know, especially, you know, right now it's 35 degrees, 40 degrees outside, so nothing's sweating, nothing's being taxed. The engine's at minimal power, the generator's at minimal power, the three-phase rectifier is like cold as a cucumber. The charge controller, which is necessary to convert the high voltage DC to a usable voltage and amperage for the batteries, is also running cold. That is a 30 amp EP-Ever model. And it's more than minimum to use on this setup. And basically, this just takes the place of the photovoltaic panels on the input. I have an amperage monitor and stuff adjacent to the input just for my personal monitoring. Set up for an hour or maybe 2 hours and top off the battery pack, no problem. And then I run my standard inverters. There's a, well, that would be equivalent to a Magna-Sign, but that is actually a Dimensions military grade 2000 watt inverter, and it runs the entire rig. Inside the rig is a power converter that will take the place of the 12 volt battery under AC power and charge the 12 volt battery under AC power, but it's like a trickle charge, 2 to 3 amps. It's not really much. So in conjunction with that, I have a 50 watt mini solar panel on a 10 amp EP-Ever charge controller to also put charge into the battery. So regardless of whether or not the AC is on or off, I'm still trickle charging this battery during the day when the sun's out. And when I don't have the AC on at night, or if I don't want to use it, I switch off the converter and everything runs off the battery. And I can run this, and with the LED lights inside the trailer, I can run lights inside this trailer for a week on this 100 amp battery. We've got the electricity under control. Now it's time to move on to water systems and hook up my entertainment center and my PC and my other wonderful devices that I haven't been able to use up till now because of a lack of energy. So here it is. Back to you, Chet.